I am coming to do my update, my Thrive Experience update. My initial review was in January of this year, and it was after I had been on the product for about 30 days. And I'm going to now do this update super late because I've had people message me recently, it's this week, and ask me, am I still doing Thrive? And the answer is yeah. Y'all, there is no reason for me to ever stop thriving. Okay, so if you didn't watch the first video, you probably won't appreciate some of the things I'm going to talk about today. So I'm not going to rehash that video, but I'm going to do like just an update. Initially, when I tried Thrive, it was because I was exhausted. I am a mom of 3. I have a very crazy busy schedule, but I had no energy or desire to do anything more than the bare minimum and then take a nap. Like, my daughter would want to go to the park, and I'm like, well, I can't watch a movie because I'm tired. That was like a lot of the time, and she is my, she's my final baby, so you want to do more. I know it's not fair to the other 2, but it's the fact. But I was exhausted. My digestive system was a mess. I didn't sleep well at all, and I hadn't for decades. I had an issue with just being able to focus, and that probably leads, that's because of maybe me not having any rest. Then there was the weight. I am in my 40s, and right around my late 30s, weight came on after my last baby and just would not come off. I was kind of stuck. I would go to the gym. I try all these different supplements and things like that to help with my digestive system. I was never a dieter because I pretty much am terrible at diets. So fortunately, Thrive is not a diet because I'm not into it. But I was just like on the struggle bus, and I tried Thrive starting in December of 2017. January, I did a YouTube video kind of as a customer review update. And so where am I today? Well, I'm doing a full body video. That's a change, because I tell you what, back in December and even January when I started thriving and started losing weight, there is no way I would have done a full body video. So confidence has entered, and this is Confident Keisha. And do I have some work to do? Yes, I still have more work to do. I am by no means where I want to be, but I have lost weight consistently since I started thriving. In the beginning, I went to the gym way more than I do now. Life has kind of gotten in the way, and I've gotten crazy busy, so I haven't been to the gym as often as I would like, which I'm starting a new challenge. I'm doing like a fitness challenge beginning next week, so that's going to change. But I have been still very physical. Like, my 7-year-old wants to go to the gym, and I'm like, the park, and I'm like, yeah, let's go to the park. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with going for a walk, walking the dog. I'm a more engaged mom, but I'm also a more engaged wife. So it's amazing how feeling better affects even your relationships that you have in your life. So the update is I still sleep every single night like a baby. My digestive system is 100% on point. I'm not as bloated as I was. I'm down 2 sizes. I don't know how much weight I've lost since I stopped weighing. The scale and I are just not friends. Like, yeah, we have a tumultuous relationship, the scale and I, and I'm just not into her. So I don't get on the scale very much, but I'm down 2 sizes. I'm down inches. I'm fitting into clothes that I hadn't fit in years. I'm actually closer to the size I was when I got married 20 years ago. So forget the scale. We're not friends, and I'm okay with it, but I am definitely feeling better. My body is just clicking on all cylinders, and all this for free, y'all. I have not paid for Thrive since December's order for January, because we're the only program out there that's going to give you your product for free. And I say we because that's another thing that's changed. In January, when I did the review, I was not a promoter, and nor did I have a desire to be one because I had another business. But I saw what Thrive was doing for my family, my mom, my dad, my husband, my daughter, really, really close friends of mine that are also thriving. I've seen what's done for their friends and their family, and so naturally I was like, I want to do this all the time. So I got my product for free starting in January, and then I later became a promoter. So I'm a promoter with Thrive, Le-Vel, and I just feel good about being a promoter because I know that what I am promoting genuinely helps people. Like, it is not, before I was in the business of making you feel pretty with, you know, jewelry, and I still love jewelry, but now I am watching people's entire lives change by changing their nutrition, and I just love that aspect. But I also want to touch on something else. I mentioned that the weight has continued to come off, that I sleep like a baby, that my digestive system is corrected. I'm a much more focused mom and wife, and confident individual without the need for anything but just eating better, drinking more water, and introducing premium nutrition. But I didn't mention in my last video because I hadn't experienced it yet, but the inflammation is like gone. Like, so I had trouble with my knees for a really, really long time, and I complained about it every time it rained, every time it was cold outside, and my husband would, you know, help me bring me the ice, the icy hot, all the stuff for the inflammation, and I haven't had an issue with that. So I didn't mention that in my first video because that's not something that I experienced yet. It came later. So as mentioned, Thrive kind of gets better with time. I'm 10 months in, and it is still something that gets better with time. So yes, I am still thriving. The product still works. It's amazing. I love that I can get it for free, and that I have so many of my friends and my parents are also thriving. So now I'm a promoter now, so I have to be cautious of kind of some of the things that I say, because initially in my initial video it was just coming directly from my heart, and that's still where the place that I'm coming from. So I don't want you to confuse me telling you about being a promoter, how much I love it, with the actual results of this product, because let's be 100, I was a customer first and foremost. I was a customer, and I am not a health nut, and I'm not a gym rat. And so for me to even be talking about a nutrition product, it had to work without diets and all that other stuff. Promoting has been amazing. I'll give you just that quick update. I became a promoter. I earned the auto bonus in 2 months. I'm paid every Tuesday. Today's a payday. And I get paid doing what I love, and that is something that if you are not doing, you should do. But it was very easy for me to cross over into promoting because I was doing it anyway for free. It didn't cost to be a promoter, so all I did was like hit the button on the computer to be a promoter, and then I was a promoter. And so even promoters and customers can get their product for free. But if you have any questions, let me know, because now I have all this information. I'm dangerous now. I know why the product works. Before I was just feeling good and telling everybody just because I felt good, but now I know why I feel amazing. And so if you have questions, if you're on the fence about trying the Thrive experience, whether it's with me as a promoter or with somebody else, y'all try it. I'm just saying, I have become the best version of myself that I've ever known. And I'm not just talking about physical, I'm talking about emotionally, I'm talking about mentally. I'm achieving goals now because I feel good. Like I'm achieving spiritual goals because I feel better. Like, who would have thought that was even a thing? But it is. And I'm excited to hear about y'all's Thrive experiences. So if you're watching the video and you're a current Thriver, drop your experience in, share the video. If somebody's on the fence, I promise, take the leap. Look at my previous video. You can see a physical difference in like how just me. You can see a physical difference in me, and I was feeling good then. So imagine what I felt like before I started thriving. I'm just saying, I just want y'all to thrive. Everybody should thrive. All right, bye.